Wait, what the fuck? Hey, you shit. Hello. Get out of my head. Okay, then. I mean, I'm usually a fan of ASMR, but okay, this is a bit too much. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. My name is OllzkifyTV and today we're gonna take a look at something scary. And today's scares comes from none other than Scaryfy. Yeah, I know. Good name. And the name of the video is the most terrifying ghost videos for your sleepless nights. Scary comp. I mean, that sounds pretty scary. And hopefully it will be. Because I mean, I'm in the mood to get a bit spooked. So yeah. But before we start, of course, in the description you have a link to the channel. Go in there, like, subscribe and leave a nice comment. And on your way down there, to the right, you have a subscribe button to my channel. Click it. Yes. Thank you. But okay. Let's go. Right. Let's go.
Welcome to Scaryfy, the haunted hotel.
Thank you.
The following video comes from the channel of Japanese ghost hunters and explorers of abandoned places. I'm talking of course about well-known Clip Store. That night they decided to visit a long abandoned hotel that years ago was used by people from all over Japan. They learned about the place from a viewer who told them that one of his team members got sick while exploring the hotel basement. At first he only felt sick and after a while he was delirious and almost fainted.
Oh no.
After listening to his story, they came to the conclusion that something evil must be lurking in this mysterious place.
That kind of sounds like it. I mean, I think that's a good warning sign to not go there. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I thank you for your service to give us some good scary content. So yeah.
And as befits experienced ghost hunters, the guys from Clip Store accepted the challenge and soon came to the scene. After a short introduction, as always they split up and one of them headed straight to the huge basement. And although the place was very impressive and certainly caused shivers, they didn't come across anything suspicious for a long time. Everything seemed to indicate it was just an ordinary abandoned building, but the situation soon began to change.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. That seems really cozy, man. What? What's going on down there? That's a bit rusty. Yeah. Oh, what? Ah, shit, what? What are we screaming at? Okay. Huh.
It's hard to see what scared him so much, so it's gonna be better if we slow down and brighten up the clip.
Okay.
He looks closely at the old equipment in the room, not noticing that a mysterious black figure is silently watching him from a few meters away. What's interesting, in the slightly edited footage, we can see the light of the flashlight reflecting off the walls and other things, but the light doesn't seem to illuminate the figure itself, not even in the slightest. It's hard to believe that another person could simply come up so close. He was alone at that time and he must have been very sensitive to any noise, no matter how small. Also, the
yeah, but I mean, okay, that was really quick. I mean, he got some Hawkeyes. But I mean, if he's a professional ghost hunter, of course he got Hawkeyes. I mean, that was really quick and it seems to be a bit dark down there. But okay, I mean, imagine being in that position. You just turn around and you see a little shadow figure just standing there. I mean, he's pretty brave. At least he screamed and ran. I mean, I would just pass out probably and cry a little bit, maybe. Just a tiny bit.
The light from the flashlight should be also reflecting off the figure, but that wasn't the case. So if it wasn't a person, what was it? One of the famous shadow people? Maybe, but it's going to be best if each of us decide about it alone.
Okay. Yes.
The Road of the Spirits.
I mean, he said alone, so I guess I would think about it alone, but I think I can think a bit loud. So you can join the discussion. But I don't know. Was it a real person? I don't know. Because I mean, like he said, the light was hitting the person. And you couldn't really see any shapes in the face or anything. It was just the black shape of a person. I don't know. It's a bit spooky. I don't know. What do you think?
The next video we'll see was sent to me by a viewer. He isn't the author, but he sent me the link, and we should be thankful to him because the video is quite interesting.
Okay.
It comes from a Turkish channel, Paranoiacs, and is titled The Case of the Mysterious Woman in Black. Inspired by the title, I watched it and I couldn't wait to share it with you. A pair of Turkish ghost hunters decided to investigate the place where, according to legends, the mysterious woman in black appears. The place was in the middle of nowhere, far from any towns, on a quiet, hardly used road. And so, as they drove slowly along the road upon arriving at the place, expecting to see something mysterious, they couldn't be more lucky.
Ormanda bile olsak emniyet kemeri lazım.
Okay, what's going on there? Oi. Oh, fuck me, shit. Oh, I've seen this one. Goddamn, okay.
Orada birisi mi vardı, bana mı öyle geldi?
Abi o neydi?
Öne gitti, biraz öne doğru.
Okay, then. I think I've seen this clip like 5 times now. I don't know, I guess I got a short-term memory because I keep forgetting about it until I see her. And I mean, she gets me every time. Okay, but I mean, I've talked about this clip a lot of times and I still think this is a bit faked because she kind of disappears as soon as this thing here hits her. I mean, that's a good old editing trick, but I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong.
As they slowly covered more distance, they suddenly noticed a mysterious woman dressed in black. In fact, not expecting anything like this, they almost missed her. A few seconds later, they quickly left the car, but there was no sign of anyone. They searched the whole area thoroughly, but in the end, they didn't find the mysterious woman again, nor did they find any signs of presence of other people. Nevertheless, they decided to return to this place once again, but this time with better equipment and with more people. They set up a camera near the place where the
Okay, this is interesting because this part I haven't seen. I mean, the last part I've seen like 5 times. And I still think it's spooky, so I mean, I have no problem watching it again, because, I mean, I'm watching a lot of clips, and obviously I'm gonna forget some of them. But okay, I mean, this is interesting, because I have not seen the follow-up.
Mysterious figure was seen the last time, and in the meantime they started to explore the area, and what they managed to record in the process is truly fascinating.
Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Hey, you shit, hello? Get out of my head. Okay, then. I mean, I'm usually a fan of ASMR, but okay, this is a bit too much. Okay, oh. Ooh.
The camera captured a well-visible semi-transparent figure that appeared out of nowhere and slowly crossed the road. And even better, because the mysterious figure shortly after disappears into thin air. And she is particularly well visible just before that moment. But was it the same woman in black they encountered during the last visit? It's hard to say, but it was definitely something suspicious.
Yes.
I would like to hear your thoughts on this video, so...
Yeah, I mean, it was suspicious, but in what way? Suspicious as in fake, or suspicious in suspicious? Because I mean, she's kind of walking just at the kind of little line here where the light doesn't really hit. So, I mean, it would be more scary if she kind of came walking here. You could clearly see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit spooky and I haven't seen it before. Okay, good.
So let me know in the comments. If you like this video so far, please subscribe and enable notifications. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The Room. A group of paranormal investigators who call themselves paranormies have chosen a particular room number 313 in one of the many seemingly ordinary hotels still in operation as the site of their next investigation. But why exactly did they choose this place? To understand it, it's best if I tell you a short version of the story.
Okay.
Christina, the heroine of the story, spent several days in the hotel, and it was what she experienced that piqued the interest of the ghost hunters.
Stay back, ma'am.
On the first night, she woke up and noticed out of the corner of her eye a dark figure standing in the corner of the room, but she couldn't scream or move. She could only look at the mysterious unknown man. She lost consciousness soon after and regained it only a few hours later. Terrified, she called her friend, who told her she had most likely experienced sleep paralysis. It was a completely new experience for her, but she eventually concluded that nothing bad happened and it's quite normal.
I mean, if I'm waking up in the bed and then that little shit is sitting on my chest staring at me, yeah, he will get some. He will get some.
Normal, since so many people experience it all the time. The next night, Christina had a nightmare in which a burning man peered into the hotel room, and at the same moment she was woken up by a call. It was her friend. He was terrified and he told her that he had a dream about someone breaking into her room, hurting her, and that he needed to call just to make sure she was okay.
Oh shit.
She had never heard him panic like that in her life. So, with the memory of the previous night, a new nightmare, and her friend's dream, she decided to spend the night in her car and drive around the town. In the morning, Christina returned to the hotel, and to her surprise, the door of her room, room 313, was open, the things inside the room were smashed, and the contents of her suitcase were scattered on the floor, and the window was wide open. Frightened, she immediately checked out of the room and called her friend as soon as possible. She told him what happened and said it was thanks to his phone that she was still alive. But there was a problem. That night, her friend didn't call her. He couldn't remember them having such a conversation. There was no call in his phone's history, and there was no incoming call on her phone. So it turns out this was also a dream, incredibly real and a warning of incoming danger. The question is whether it was just a coincidence or whether something inhabiting the room simply saved her. That's the question the paranormals wanted to answer by renting out the mysterious room for a night. During the investigation, the ghost hunters used their talking doll, the SLS camera, and
I think I've seen the full video of this already. But I mean, it's been a while. I think this video is kind of old. I mean, let's check it out again because I can't really remember what's happening here. But I mean, I heckin' love paranormal, so I mean, this is gonna be good.
The Ovilus. The whole thing is very interesting and I recommend you to watch it, but I wanted to show you one particular moment. Namely, the moment when they were getting ready to sleep at the end of the investigation. They set up a laser grid and placed an EMF meter close by. At one point, the device began to show high readings, and at the same time, the laser sensors caught something else.
I can't really remember this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I think I did. Yes, I do. Uh-oh.
On the opposite wall, we can clearly see the outline of something slowly moving towards one of them. But was it the same being that possibly saved Christina's life? Unfortunately, there is no way to tell.
True. That's good. That's good. I mean, like I said, I really like paranormals. They feel very legit. They're making very, very good content. Make sure to go in and subscribe to them as well. Thank you.
The view from the ISS.
Oh.
And now something for our precious UFO lovers. This video allegedly comes from the International Space Station and shows 3 very fast passing objects that appear to be in the shape of triangles.
Okay.
It's hard to make out at normal speed, so it's best to slow down the video. Unfortunately, the quality is too poor to take a good still frame and look at the objects. However, I would like to point out that this is unofficial information that the video comes from the space station, so treat it with caution. I was unable to track the source of the video, so it's best to take it only as a tasty curiosity.
Yes. I mean, that's interesting, because I mean, I can't really say what it is, because I mean, I haven't been up there, because I mean, that would be something. OllzkifyTV to the moon. Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could just be some kind of rock or anything like that, or maybe a little alien ship, who knows? Maybe it's interesting with videos like that.
The following video comes from Mindset TV, a channel we all know very well, and it's also one of my favorite ones.
Same.
On that night, the ghost hunters of Mindset team choose as their target an abandoned cabin standing lonely in the middle of the forest. And to make things even more interesting, it's worth mentioning a story that was passed down from generation to generation by the inhabitants of this area. A story that tells of children who disappeared overnight and of an old woman called a witch who lived precisely in this now empty house.
Uh-oh.
And as it is with legends, each of us knows at least one, but we must not forget that in every legend there is also a grain of truth. So when the members of Mindset team arrived at the place, even before going inside, they decided to check the surroundings just to be sure. And when it seemed that everything was fine, one of them noticed something in the grass. It turned out to be a massacred animal, probably a rabbit. And perhaps there would be nothing strange about it if there wasn't a big, blood-soaked wooden stake lying next to the body.
Oh shit.
You see this? What?
I've not seen this video.
It's like a fucking shank. Where? Oh my god.
Okay, that's some psychopath shit.
What the fuck? That's like a fucking homemade little dagger.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, see, it sounds pretty disgusting.
As you could see, it was quite interesting from the very beginning, but when they finally went into the cabin, only more unanswered questions arrived.
Okay, this is a bit loud.
What the fuck?
What the what fuck?
There's one.
This can't be.
There's two.
Oh no, what's that?
Okay.
In the attic, strange ornaments made of sticks were hanging from the ceiling, if you can even call them that. Whatever it is, at least to me, it's quite similar to the relics we could see years ago in the Blair Witch movies. But was the Mindset team dealing with a witch in this case as well? Maybe, only there was even more. After a while, it became clear that there was something else.
I mean, as of right now, I do not think it's a witch. I mean, I think it's something even worse. I think it's a real human who's... Yeah, I mean, a human who doesn't have all the flowers in the garden, so to speak. And I mean, in my opinion, that's even worse. Because that's actually super scary.
In the attic, something just as suspicious as the makeshift dolls hanging from the ceiling.
Ew. The fuck?
Cole, what? You gotta see this shit, dude. I wanna see this shit.
Where is it? Man.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, I'm actually...
I don't know what that is, bro.
Maybe we shouldn't hang out here too long.
Oh my god, dude.
That sounds like a good advice, yes.
In several jars neatly stacked against one of the walls, they found incredibly rotten food. It's hard to say what it could have been, but thinking about that rabbit, maybe it was just its entrails. But the question is, who practices such as sick things, even more so in an abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods? However, although it was very mysterious, neither the rabbit, the wooden dolls, nor the mysterious jars were the scariest thing about this investigation. It was only what happened a few moments later that forced them to leave this place immediately.
Okay.
That was loud. From over here, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That was...
Oh shit! No way, man.
Yeah, kill the light for a second.
No fucking way. No. Time to run, yes.
What the fuck is that? God damn.
Oh god, that's close now. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's fucking closer.
Yes?
That shit sounds like it's right fucking behind us.
No way, that's real. No, no.
Hearing such screams in the middle of the forest while in an abandoned witch house would make any of us run away as fast as possible.
Yes. I think all the other stuff would make me run as well.
A man
Okay,
named Edward.
okay, man, that was good. That was good. But I really hope that wasn't real. Cause okay, if it is, that's super duper duper scary.
Recently moved out of his childhood home and bought a small old house on the outskirts. The previous owner was an older man who had recently passed away. The price of the house was very attractive, but after moving in, Edward started experiencing strange things.
Okay.
But let us start with the fact that the previous owner was in possession of a really impressive collection of devotional objects. Statues of saints, crosses, pictures, and similar things were scattered throughout the house. However, it's unclear whether this was simply a hobby of the older gentleman or if they were meant to protect him from something. But it's quite possible it was the latter because, as I said before, Edward began to experience strange things after moving in. The main thing was a certain door in the house which, no matter how often and how carefully was closed, after a while always stood open.
Oh god damn. Boy. What's going on here? This is very loud. What's that sound? Oh, hello. Can't even hear myself talk. Oh, thank God, finally. That was very loud. Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna be...
Okay. Alright, you win.
Although it was quite strange, it wasn't the scariest thing. The true fear came only when the self-opening door was accompanied by a certain sound, a sound that none of us who live in an old house on the outskirts of town would ever want to hear.
That's me. It was me. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
For now, it's probably only the beginning of the story, and we should come back to it after a while.
Yes. Oh, okay, that was spooky. I mean, I can't really say if it... I mean, obviously it felt legit, because, I mean, nothing super duper happened. Only some sounds and some door openings. I don't know. But it was good. It was very interesting. Bit too loud, but...
The mysterious figure. The following video comes from one of the biggest Polish paranormal channels, and it's about the investigation in a place where two young women were killed. The case gave the impression of suicide, but eventually suspicion fell on the stepfather of one of them. And so the brave investigator of paranormal phenomena, equipped with various devices, decided to spend the whole night alone at that place and during the investigation contact the spirits. He used for this a good old SB7, an SLS camera, and a phone app for contacting ghosts. Some with better, some with worse results. Nevertheless, all the attempts are worth seeing, and the link to this investigation can be found in the description as always. We, on the other hand, will now take a look at one particular moment of the investigation, which is quite interesting. One of the experiments he conducted was to take a series of photographs in different rooms, and in one of them, his viewers discovered something unexpected.
Damn, that's a very clear mirror. You can barely tell that it's a mirror. It's being very clean, very nice.
In one of the rooms between the windows, a mysterious shadow almost like a figure can be seen in the photo. And it's even more visible when the photo is slightly brightened.
I mean, people got some real super eyes, man. I mean, there's no way. I can't see shit. Yeah, well, okay, I mean, that's impressive. I mean, someone who watch the video gotta have some super contrast and brightness on their screen. Because I mean that's kind of impossible to see. Okay.
So, did the ghost hunter manage to capture something paranormal that night using ordinary photos? It's
Maybe.
quite possible, but it's going to be best if you all watch the entire thing and try to answer this question by yourselves.
Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to tell what it is.
An attack
Okay.
during the night. Some time ago, the president of one of the Colombian cities, José Manuel Morales, uploaded a video to his Facebook that he believes contains a paranormal manifestation of an unknown but evil entity.
Oh, I heard about this.
It's a 9-time video recorded in one of the local government buildings, and the main character is one of the security guards who was at that time on duty.
Skål.
While going on a standard patrol, at some point he heard something that caught his attention. Of course, he had to check if there was any break-in, but he certainly didn't expect to experience something so frightening. When it looked like it was just a false alarm and the guard was about to go somewhere else, he was almost thrown against the wall by some invisible force.
Okay. So far so good. Very, very bright. Oh god. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that was some force. That must have hurt a little bit. Oh god. Okay.
A moment later,
Very
as he
bright.
was still on the floor wondering what had just happened, the unexpected attack came again, but this time it looked as if something had begun to strangle him.
Because I mean, that feels pretty legit. I mean, why, if you could fake something like that, why would you do it so hard? I mean, even the whatever this is breaks. I mean, that's some real hard pull-on force that's throwing him to the wall. Okay, that's very interesting. I don't know, this feels very legit. Hopefully
His colleagues who were watching the whole situation on the monitors immediately came to his aid and whatever it was let go at the same moment. It was a one-time incident, but it was immediately recognized that the guard wasn't faking it. The footage shows him literally being thrown by something invisible.
Agree.
And as in other similar cases, whatever it was, we can't really call it any names since in the end we have no idea what this entity even was. Also, it's best to remember that the video was uploaded to the internet by the mayor himself, which gives the whole situation a huge dose of authenticity.
Agree. Yeah, I mean, that makes it even more legit in my opinion. And I mean, if he's faking it, I think he's overdoing it a bit. But I don't think he is. That feels very legit, but I don't know. Okay, then that's a good clip. Because like I said, I've only read about this. I haven't seen it before. Okay, good, good.
The Invisible Friend. What would you do if your child suddenly started playing with his invisible friend? The author of this video decided to record it just in case because after all, she herself didn't know how to deal with it. However, she didn't expect that an innocent video would later give her so many nightmares.
Okay.
As the child runs into the next room as if called by someone, a moment later a mysterious shadow runs almost in the same place and almost certainly it's not the shadow of the child. If it was, it would be much larger, out of focus and wouldn't run in exactly the same place. So if this wasn't a shadow of a child, what was it? To this question, a terrified mother, after seeing it in the video, is trying to get the answer from people on the internet.
I mean, yeah, okay. This also feels pretty legit. And I mean, it's super duper creepy. Because I mean, imagine recording your child like that. And I mean, all of a sudden you see some little shadow man ran by. Okay. I mean, that's real shit in Pam's moments. That's for sure. Okay. I mean, it could be fake. I don't know. But feels pretty legit at least.
The Abandoned House. Now, let's move to Russia. And you have to admit, there is often something really strange about videos from this country. Something so authentic. And this case is also similar. The video comes from a quite new channel called Paranormal
That
Point,
seems like
whose
a cozy
author
place.
explores abandoned and potentially paranormal locations. This time he went to a long abandoned house where there were rumors of paranormal phenomena, and as it turned out, there might be something to it. During his exploration, he came across a certain place that we can certainly call a paranormal hotspot.
Okay.
Охренеть.
Oi, oi. Uh-oh. Well, that's not supposed to do that. Oh shit.
Вроде все прекратилось.
I don't know what you're saying, man, but I think it's time to run. Man, the sound makes this worse, man. Oh, here we go again.
Опять.
I mean, this is super spooky. But I mean, when I see things like this, my head is starting to create a little movie. And I mean, I'm just imagining if you really could see the ghost or whatever it is. I mean, it's a bit weird when you really think about it. I mean, imagine you see someone stand there, open, close, open, close. I mean, they gotta look pretty funny, to be honest. And it's a bit weird when you really think about it. But when you see it like this, then it's super creepy.
Сейчас попробуем
Yeah,
сеанс ГФ.
Good training there. Good movement. I mean, it might be his way, or she, or her way to communicate.
Ух.
A similar phenomena was captured by a camera left at this location, but in this case it seemed much stronger.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's building some muscle off the opening and closing that little door for decades. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, now what?
Unfortunately, the seance conducted in this very place, as well as further observation, didn't provide any answers. But the main question that remains is, was what we saw really paranormal, or is this man just some cheap dark ghost or Tim Morozov? Let me know what you think in the comments.
I don't know. But if it at least felt
Some
pretty
of
legit.
them in a forest.
But I can't really tell.
Now let's take a look at short TikTok video from Follow, Pete and Ash.
Okay.
According to the authors of the video, they managed to capture something that resembles a human, but probably isn't one, on a camera set up in the forest. Take a look.
Oh no, not this shit again. Uh-oh. I'm getting PTSD. I mean, I want to tell you to stay there, but I know you won't. Shit.
The mysterious figure peeking out from behind the tree does in some way look like a man, but it's probably not. At least that's what the authors of the video claim. The video is quite interesting, but the couple who created this profile is working on some kind of a horror film, so it's possible they are sharing just some fragments of the film to catch people's attention. I
Yes.
guess we'll get the answer in the future.
Okay. I mean, I think I've seen this one as well. And in the other clip, when I saw him, he kind of jumped at me. And I did not appreciate it. Ah, what the hell, man? No, no, no. No! You stay there. No fucking jump scare, man. I can't take it. Oh, you fucking... But I mean, he was a bit nicer here. Thank you.
The funeral home. And now I have an interesting but rather old video. I came across it by accident while checking out a long inactive paranormal channel, and the video itself was uploaded to the
Kids breaking into a haunted funeral home. That doesn't sound like a good idea. We can clearly see people did not appreciate it.
internet in 2010. It's said to be a trip of a couple of young people who decided to visit a local funeral home at night. Take a look.
Nice.
Doesn't really sound like a cozy couple thing to do.
I don't know about this, guys.
Don't be a weirdo.
He's the weirdo. He seems like the only sane person here.
Hold on, let me get a night shot. Oh, it is a night shot. Go. Yeah.
What the
Oh my god.
This feels very much like a horror movie.
It feels colder in this room. It seriously feels
Dude, I
colder.
can feel that.
Dude,
That's
this place
nuts.
is haunted.
Good to hear that you feel it too.
This place
It
is
smells
so...
different.
You smell those flowers?
It smells
There's
like
not
an
even any
old
flowers
person's
in here.
house.
It's freaking crazy. I don't even know. Dude, did you see that?
What the fuck?
What?
Dude, did you see it?
What?
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. Was that a tissue?
What?
Man, let's get out of here. No way that happened.
Let's check it out.
Go touch it.
That was
Mark, go
fucking
touch it.
freaky.
Go touch the tissue.
No, don't touch it. No touch. No, no.
I'm sure it's just fucking crazy though.
That is
Uh-oh.
nuts.
Fuck those parts, man. Dude, check out all the fucking shears and shit.
Oh my god. Dude, that tissue tripped me up.
Is there?
Dude, what?
Uh-oh.
Let's get the f out of here already. Why are we here still? What are you doing, man? Let's go.
Check this
It's
out.
the only one out of place.
No
Yeah,
way,
don't
that's
be
just
wuss, bro.
coincidence.
It's for
Well,
content.
yeah, I think I got it.
This is f***ed up.
No, man. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of it. What the f, man?
What happened?
Dude, what is that?
Uh-oh.
Jeremy, where'd you go, man? What the? Fuck out. Go. God damn
Why are
it.
we going downstairs?
Just go.
Just look for the hangs in a window or something.
Oh, this is
Oh,
great,
that
man.
doesn't
This
seem
is
like the
great.
room you want to go to.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Just look around for a window or something.
Over here.
Look.
Fuck,
Oh
David.
my
Nothing,
God.
nothing. Turn around. Other way. Let's
right.
get the out of here. Just,
Holy
whoa,
shit.
whoa.
Oh, what the
You see
fuck?
that?
What the fuck? Get the
Whoa.
fuck out of here. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Huh?
As you have seen, the video is old and its quality isn't the best. To be honest, it's a mystery to me how I haven't seen it until now, but if it's real,
Same.
the authors have experienced something quite interesting. First, the cloth laying on the table seemed to move by itself. A moment later, one of the chairs standing in the middle falls to the floor, also by itself. And soon after that, the lights go out and loud footsteps could be heard around them,
what
causing them
happened
to
down there?
panic and run down to the cellar. And in the cellar, they apparently came across something that is very hard to see on the footage itself, but I
Yeah?
think it was the moment when it looks like something is standing behind one of the coffins. Unfortunately,
maybe.
other than this one video, I couldn't find anything else about this nighttime trip to the funeral home. There is no information, absolutely nothing at all. I just don't know if it's because the video is real and they never got back there, or if the whole thing is just a clever fake. Let me know
Seems
what
like
you
it.
think about it in the comments.
Hmm.
And that's it for today. Thanks for your time and for watching this video. Please
Thank
leave a
you.
like, comment and share the video so we can reach more people. And if you want to
Yes.
see more scary videos, click on the one visible on the screen. Also,
will.
if you don't want to miss any paranormal
Later.
videos like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Already done. But I mean, yeah, the last one, it felt a little bit fake. Felt like a little high school project. Horror movie-ish. So yeah, I'm not buying it. But I mean, it was very, very spooky. And I mean, it was good. So yeah. See you in a second. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was a really, really good video. I really enjoyed it. There was some really creepy clips in it. No, nothing super duper duper scary. But I mean, scary enough for my little heart to take. But yeah, if you liked it as well, in the description, you have a link to the channel. Go in there and subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to me and help me grow here on the tube. But yeah, until next time, goodbye.